darling. Tired, darling?
Yes, I'm thoroughly exhausted.
I'll get it.
Sit down!
I think it's a shame that when someone's been a policeman as long as you have, they still have to walk around all day long. Darling, if you're too tired to eat out tonight as we had planned, I can fix you something. There's plenty of stuff in the freezer. Anyway, I'll get you some bread and cheese.
I don't want it.
But you have to eat something. Anything. We have lamb in the freezer. I can make it for you easily. Anything. We have everything in the freezer. Please. Please, darling.
Forget it. Sit down. Just for a minute. Sit down. Go on. Sit down. Listen, I've got something to tell you.
What is it, darling? What's the matter?
This is going to be a big shock, but I have to tell you. I've thought about it for a long time. I'm leaving you for a week on vacation. So there, that's it. I know this isn't the best time to tell you, but I'll give you some money to make sure that you're taken care of. And it shouldn't be a problem, especially not for my job.
I'll fix some supper.
I told you not to make dinner. I'm going out.
Hello, Sam. I'll take some peas. Yes, Sam. And some potatoes. No, that's terrible. Oh. Whew. Hello, Sam.
Why, good evening, Mrs. Maloney. How are you?
I want some potatoes, Sam, please. And some peas, too. Patrick's decided he's too tired to eat out tonight like we usually do on Thursdays. And now he's caught me without any vegetables at the house.
Oh, then how about some meat, Mrs. Maloney?
No, thank you. I've got meat. We've got a nice leg of ham in the freezer.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
I don't know much like cooking it frozen, though. I'm afraid that it might not turn out right. What do you think, Sam?
Me personally, ma'am? I don't think it'll make a difference.
Do you have those potatoes, Sam?
Oh, you want these Idaho potatoes?
Yes, those will do splendidly, thank you.
Anything else, ma'am? How about after? What are you gonna feed him afterwards?
Oh, I don't know. Do you have any suggestions?
How about a nice slice of cheesecake? I know he likes that.
Oh, splendid, he does. One slice of cheesecake will do. Thank you, Sam. Really, it means a lot.
Good evening, Mrs. Maloney, and thank you.
Patrick, how are you doing? Patrick!
speaking?
Mrs. Maloney! Mrs. Patrick Maloney!
You mean Patrick Maloney's dead?
I think so. I'm quite certain.
I'll be right over.
Is he dead?
I'm afraid so. What happened?
Well, I went to the store to get some peas, potatoes, and cheesecake. Yes, cheesecake. Then, when I arrived home, I found him there, on the floor.
Which grocer?
Samwise Gamgee, at the local market. You know, the one with the cute little ducks.
Acted very cheerful. Just went out for some peas and... Yes, couldn't have been more. Try to stay at your sister's house? She could take care of you.
No, I don't feel quite like moving at all, in fact. Maybe later, when I feel a little bit better.
Should you lie down then, Mrs. Maloney?
No, thank you. I don't think I could move if I wanted to.
Mrs. Maloney, we're sorry to inform you that, without a weapon, there's nothing we can do. We think the weapon was some sort of large blunt force, smashing down against his head, and thus ending his life.
Would you like a drink, sir?
Well, it's forbidden, but I think I shall, just to keep me going.
Here you go, sir.
Mrs. Maloney, you left a ham in your oven.
Oh, heavens, I did.
Would you like me to shut it down for you?
Yes, thank you, young man. Young man, could you do me a favor?
Of course, Mrs. Maloney.
Well, I haven't got anything to do with the ham in the oven. I was wondering if you might be a little hungry.
I reckon I am.
Would you like to share it with me?
Well, I'm not quite sure I can do that.
Please, sir. A widow's wish, please. I need some conversation to calm my wily nerves.
Very well. I suppose I am rather hungry anyways.
Splendid! I just cannot believe he's gone.
None of us can, ma'am. But he's in a better place now.
I suppose you're right. I just don't know how I'll get by.
Oh, don't worry. Mr. Maloney have been saving up money for retirement. For the both of you. Now that he's dead, it'll last twice as long.
You mean I won't even have to work?
No, ma'am.
Well, at least that's nice.
Do you mind if I have that last piece, Mrs. Maloney?
Of course not, young man.
Thanks, ma'am.
When I stood my boobs suddenly ate it. No! No! No, stop it! Stop it, don't look at me! Don't look at me!
Honey. Hello.
Hello.
Let me take your coat.
Dang it, we forgot the coat!
Believe.
He's the one screwing up. Oh, no, I'm recording. Wow. Stop!
This is gonna be a good shot.
It's okay.